Alright, I'm back with a review of Digimon Masters Online. It's a Digimon Online game. I don't really know how else to describe it. It's just Digimon Online. You can start out, you can pick one of 4 characters. Each of them have 3 different retention skills is what they're called. And they're basically little special things like passes and everything that you get as that character if you pick them. And they each have their own like attack, defense, HP, and DS, which is like Digiscore, which is what you're gonna need to keep your evolutions alive, like not alive, but out. So if you want to keep the Digi evolutions out, like I have the stronger version of Agumon, I just can't use him for long because I don't have a high enough Digiscore to keep him out. If you want to use him, because I mean Agumon's strong as is, like he's fine for right now. If you want to use him, you have to get a high Digiscore, and in game I'm not sure how to do that other than just keeping potions on yourself and just popping them every so often, like when you need them. There's only 4 characters you can pick at the beginning, which I mean isn't bad. They're all preset, and you can't customize anything on them. Once you get into the game, though, you get gift boxes and such for starting it out that they give you. And they give you some clothes along missions and everything. So it comes out, you get some costumes and everything, so you can differentiate how you look. You do actually end up training some Digimons at the beginning, which, I mean, it's alright. Well, you hatch them. I mean, you can train, I believe, up to 4 if you get a different, I want to say Pokédex, it's not Pokemon. It's a little, the handheld computers. I know nothing of Digimon, so me playing this was the most experience I've ever gotten out of. Like, most exposure I've gotten. They end up, you can have up to 4. And, I mean, you don't really need to use more than just 1. So, I mean, you do get to train these narwhal drill looking things. I think they're called, like, Digger Domans or something. They look like narwhals with legs, and I love them. They're like the best. They're so cute. But I use Agumon through pretty much everything because he was just the strongest I have. The tutorial area here is pretty short and sweet. It's not really long. It's not really short, unless you're an idiot like me. I didn't read anything through it. I figured it was just go. They would have quests for you as you go. And it's not that simple. What they do is they put a little thing down by the shop button, which I'm sure you will see flashing for a lot of this video, because I'm an idiot and didn't realize that's how you clicked it, even after they told me that. So I just continued on my way, trying to just find the quest, and there weren't any. So I ended up looking down, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, I'm a retard. I'm a fucking idiot. So, that's fine. That is what it is. I mean, it'll take you shorter if you aren't an idiot like me, which I'm sure most of you aren't. It's a very short tutorial. It's not really a tutorial. It's kind of like the tutorial is just like a walking thing. Once they actually throw you out into the world, it's a little bit of a tutorial, but it's more like not laid back. I'm trying to think of the word. It's a lot less instructive. It kind of says what you need to do if you read into it. But on the sides, where there's like normally a quest description of what you have to do, it doesn't say much. Other than like your objective to get whatever it is. I believe I was at one point, it was like, hey, we gotta get research papers or something stupid. And I was like, okay, where do I go to get them? And I like ran down and I saw the Didgeridoos. The Digimons. The narwhal with legs. So I just was like, okay, these are too high level because their names are red. So I went over and I fought I forget what they're called. They're like little tiny rabbits, basically, is what they are. So I fought them. And that's how you get them. And I didn't really know that until after the fact of me fighting them. And the quest items, they don't show up like most quest items have like an outline or like glow around them. The glow is they're called packs. It's basically, from what I can assume, like a case system. You have to pay real money to get in the cash store to buy them, buy the opening. As far as I know, I'm not sure if you can get them at higher levels, because I'm like level 30 now from playing it. Well, my Agumon's level 30. I'm like level 13ish, 14. I'm around there. I think I'm actually 13 and a half, because you get 10% of the XP your Agumon gets. So it's slower to level up for the trainer, but not Agumon, the Digimon. The Digimon gets 10 times what you get, so you're slower at leveling up. Which, I mean, it's not bad. The trainer doesn't really do much anyway, other than have the Digi-score. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember what it's called now, and I said it like 3 times in this video. The, basically energy to keep your stronger Digimons alive. There's a whole like, the way to get Digimons, I'm not sure if this was like this in the show, because I never watched it. You have to hatch them out of an egg. And to get the eggs to hatch them out of are, if they drop them, you'll know. It's pretty much like a legendary drop in Diablo, where it just shoots up into the sky and it's all orange and everything. That's how you get the Digimon. It's like more Digimon to follow you. I get one at the beginning, it's like a worm. I'm pretty sure everybody gets the same exact ones. I didn't read the thing, so I didn't know. And I mean, you all get the beginning ones, but after that, you can farm up which ones you want to get them. I'm sure some of them are better. I didn't read into it. I just liked how the Drillmon and Agumon looked, and I figured I would just use Agumon for the beginning, for like most of the game, actually. That I played, he's pretty solid, as far as I know. Yeah, I named it I don't know what, because I had no idea what I was getting, and I didn't have any idea what I was doing. Yeah, and I like tweak out over the evolutions, because I don't understand how they get that way. I mean, Pokemon has some that are like that, like Dratini. Dratini goes from like a snake dragon to an actual like little fat chubby Charizard knockoff, basically. I mean, I don't understand how Agumon goes from that tiny thing to a bigger dinosaur to then having a gun, as an example. Like, I don't understand that. But the controls in the game feel clunky. I want to say it feels like a mobile port, but I don't think they would. I think the controls are just clunky to me. Which, I mean, it's fine. It's still playable. It doesn't bother it at all. Always. Oh, also, once you talk to her, you'll get gifts and everything. Use them, because you will need the inventory space. And I would always say keep yourself topped up on food and the DS replenishables for your Digimon. They will help you a ton. Because you can't use your skills on Digimons, like when you're battling. It's not worth using. It's not worth fighting it, because the skill, it takes so long to get the battle done if you just auto attack. And your clothing, the clothing is what gives you like EXP boost. It's weird, but I mean, hey, it's what it is. The controls, they're clunky. I'm not sure if there's any truly OP Digimons, but there's no real PvP system. I looked into it. I was just curious, because I didn't see any PvP. There is only on the Korean version. I would assume it's Korean. It's called KDMO. And it's like an arena system, but they say like it's highly imbalanced, because you have items and everything that can just make you do 25k damage a hit, pretty much one shot. Which, I mean, I was doing. Yeah, this is where I fell in love with that thing. I love them. They're so weird looking. I think they're cute. Anyway, I'm getting off topic of the review. It's definitely very, very solid of a game. If you enjoy Digimon or remember Digimon at all, because I'm sure that if you played Digimon, I don't even know if they had Digimon games. They had to have. Like, if you know anything about Digimon more than I do, you'll enjoy this game. You'll enjoy the game more than I will, because you'll have nostalgia and everything playing for you. But it is very enjoyable. The controls are a little clunky, but once you can get around them, because I opened the event menu like 8 times trying to strafe right, because I always use a strafe right key. Like, I always hit strafe keys to move left and right. I just always have. I opened that menu about like 8 times, even after I closed it. Like, even after I realized what I was doing and how to open it, I still did it. The only real thing is if you want a certain Digimon, you're gonna have to train. Like, you're gonna have to grind for it, because the eggs, I've gotten 2 eggs. Both of which were from the same, almost the same exact area. One of them was for the mushmons, I think they're called. They're basically mushrooms. They're in the second area, and the other one I got was an insecticide. Oh, I can't even pronounce it. It was an insect type egg that I got from one of the spider things. The Viking spiders, I don't remember their names. But they're from the extension of the second area. Those are the only 2 eggs I've gotten. And I will remember this game because it was the worst case of RNG I've ever had. You have to get 5 things off of these cactuses and like the Woodomons, I assume they're called. I'm not sure, I don't remember. You have to get 5 things off of them each. You have to get the needles and the bark. I killed like almost 70 things and finished it. I've never had that bad of RNG, so if you got God RNG, go for it. You'll love it. You won't have to spend like 20 minutes doing one quest like I did. Which, I mean, isn't bad. Could be worse, in all honesty. And all the characters, when you talk to them, they are animated, as you can see here. But in the end, I do believe this game is well worth playing. All the people are kind of in. Once you get past here, it's like I don't even remember. It's the DAT's main area, and their dungeony area. After that, D terminal, which I assume stands for dungeon. I'm not really sure. All I know is that there's a ton of people down there. It's mostly just shops, but there's a ton of people in the training area, leveling up Digimons, and in the D terminal area, like the DAT's main terminal area, is where they're at. It's actually a lot of people. You'll see a ton of Gundams, and it actually drops my frame rate to like probably about 3 from the amount of things there. But yeah, I'll cut it off after I show you the legendary Drill Boy. He's a hero to everyone. But you basically, all you have to do is just kill him and they'll drop an egg. Sometimes you'll get an egg from quests like you do in the beginning areas. I mean, probably not after the beginning areas. I haven't. Oh, and the leaders. I don't remember. There's leaders. I don't remember if they count towards your quests unless it's specifically. It does not count towards quests if you specifically say leaders. You have to. They will hire once you get higher levels, like around 20-ish. They start being hostile. Actually, I think it's right out of the starting area. Once you go into the D terminal area to go to the Western Plain map or Western map. I don't remember what it's called. But they become hostile, and the leaders will attack you, but the rest of them won't, which is kind of strange, but it's nice because you can go AFK and just, as long as there's no leader around you, don't worry about it because your Digi won't fight back. I saw this. I saw a level 50 in like the 20 area, and his Digi wasn't fighting back. So, in the end, definitely play this if you remember Digimon or want to learn any more about Digimon. It's truly fun. Yeah, there's some imbalancing higher levels, like you'll be probably one-shotted. I mean, Agumon's abilities are really solid as is. But it's definitely fun. I would say check it out. It's on Steam. If it's on Steam, just download it. It's free to play. As long as you don't spend money on it and you don't like it, there's no problem. But I honestly love it. Here we go. We're having the Hatch and a Drill Boy coming up. The legend himself. Yeah, and this thing. Okay, Drill Boy, and then he gets a chainsaw, and then that. I don't understand these evolutions at all. Definitely check this game out. Like and subscribe for more reviews, because I'm going to be pushing out a ton here soon. Alright, thanks. Bye-bye.